say it like a robot. Half empty energy tank. Half empty energy tank. Half empty energy tank. Half empty energy tank.
Hey everyone, this is Brian from Half Empty Energy Tank. During our visit to Sparkplug Games last week, I got the chance to get some exclusive hands-on time with Flight of the Zombie. I'll be honest, I've been over the zombie genre for some considerable time, but I've been looking forward to this one just because of how it turns everything around. You don't fight the zombies, you are the zombies, and your goal is simple: eat brains! Also, it's not a tower defense title, it's an offensive puzzle game that requires a bit of strategy. It's not a gore fest either. It has, cute zombies? At least as cute as zombies could be. It's a game that does everything you would think is the wrong thing to do, and it makes it so right. This shindig begins with the zombie Craig. If you remember the trailer for the game, he was a Sagittarius who had a goldfish named Tony. He's quite the ambitious zombie who not only eats brains, but also uses the one currently rotting in his head to get even more brains. This is where you come in. That big index finger that you use for these tablet games, it's time to turn it into a brain-eating machine because you'll be guiding Craig and his recently turned undead friends after so many brains. So, these regular living people are just standing around ready to be eaten at first. Okay. It's time to use your brain-eating machine, your finger that is, to grab Craig and a few brains on the go while picking off random scared guy number 1. Congrats, you've added more support for the zombie cause. Later on though, you'll run into some problems. Some of these living folks just don't get it and they're going to fight the half-eaten limbs off you. But thankfully, you can tell exactly where these guys are looking and come up behind them and politely suggest that they turn into a zombie. Welcome, friend. You didn't need that shotgun or your brain. It's so much better now. Now, there's some stuff in the way. You got to figure out what you can move and what you can't. Tires, totally movable. Orange cones, a breeze. But fences, they're amazing at stopping zombies. Actually, if these humans had any good brains left, they'd build a fence fortress. But without the gates, because zombies can totally use those. Sometimes you'll have to lose a buddy in order for the cause to win. After shedding several tears, our collective zombie spirit moved on to bigger and better things. I can't show you those bigger and better things, but it features some new zombies to play as. I ended up spending some time in the store as well, and it looks like you can buy hats. I'm hoping this becomes something similar to Team Fortress 2, where I can have around 900 hats that are all unique, but at the time, they did have a good selection. Not sure which will be available at launch, but what was available was impressive. The game looks like it's coming together well. We ran into a few issues, but nothing game-breaking. During our play, the zombies would wander off from where I told them to be, but Megan Carricker, the community and brand manager, let me know that they were turning off wandering before the release. Overall, it looks pretty complete, and they let us know that the release on Droid would be any day now, with an eventual release also promised for iOS. I left our playthrough with a smile on my face and a longing to keep playing. As we all left, Sean and Jairus, both Droid users, mentioned they couldn't wait to plop a few dollars down on the game until we reminded them that it was actually free to play. Their faces turned into Christmas morning.